Don't worry, we'll have that link in there as well for people who don't know how to do that. So we'll put that into the show notes and things. No, fantastic. I was just going to say, actually, that's one of the things that Shoot did quite well, wasn't it? Was to make the film sort of and the book kind of, I guess, really human. And in some respects, we'd say it kind of plods along, because you've got all the human interaction going on as if nothing's really happening, and it all kind of creeps up on them, doesn't it? But that's enough of that, because let's talk about your books, right? So, at the end of the world, you're often described as a hard science fiction writer. Okay, now this has obviously got something to do with your training and your experience, right? But how much of the physics in the end of the world is grounded in real science?
Well, the thing is, I've been interested in a couple of things that I think are big today. I've been interested in genetic engineering.
Mm.
I've been interested in AI, and I've been interested in alien contact. And I have like a very different take on some of these. For example, Proteus Rising. Proteus Rising, one of the central characters is a quantum computer. It was written, and by the way, I've written a lot of AI. As a scientist, one of the things that so what do you do as a particle physicist, right? You either build detectors or you analyze data.
Right.
And the data is so complicated that years ago, I mean 30 years ago, we were analyzing data using neural nets. So I've coded a lot of neural nets, and I mean, the only thing that's really changed now, we go, oh, AI has just been invented. No, actually, it was invented 30 or 40 years ago. I mean, it's sort of the same algorithms. The thing is that the hardware has gotten so much better. That's the thing that's made. And then since the hardware is so good, you put it out into the public interacts with it, and it becomes a phenomenon.
Yeah.
But in Proteus Rising, back in 2006, I was talking about quantum computers, and who had heard about quantum computers back in the day?
Mm.
So basically, Proteus Rising was a story about quantum computers and genetic engineering, and it also has its roots in a novel. And the novel that sort of inspired it, strangely enough, was All's Quiet on the Western Front. Right? Weird, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I mean, how does Proteus Rising on Mars? How's that All's Quiet on the Western Front?